Alright. Alright, we're back up in here again. Alright, so now I want to talk about lesson 2. Alright, you know what lesson 1 was about. Lesson 1 was about knowing what legend you're good with. You know, because that's very important. You gotta know what person you want to be. You know, actually, that's a real life thing too. You gotta know what kind of person you want to be in order to get things done. You can't go through life not knowing who you are. So, lesson number 2. You can't suck. I know how that sounds, but it is the truth. When push comes to shove, and it's a 1v1, you and the other person, you gotta take that dub like at least 80% of the time, 80 to 100% of the time, because you're not worried about no one else. It's just y'all. All right, and I'm gonna explain to you how I think things should work in order for you not to suck. You know, because I'm gonna be honest, you're not always gonna win. It's gonna happen, but this is how you gotta limit that chance of happening. All right, the best way for you not to suck in a one-on-one is to know your terrain, know where you are. Okay, if I'm here, right, in an open area, chances are I have a good view of everyone that's gonna be around me within like 20 meters or so. So if someone's gonna attack me, it's gonna be from a distance. Alright, so therefore I have good leniency on being able to run somewhere. I don't really have to think about it that much, right? That's just you walking around. Now, I'm just gonna move over here real quick. When you're in close proximity, right? Like when you're here and you're by all these rocks and stuff and you don't know where the enemy is, that's where the problems start. And this also comes into play of who you are as a player. Okay? So, we know bruh is right there, right? Now, in a real game, bruh probably hears us and is probably going to be fighting us. So, the best way to kind of not suck in this area first, without even having to shoot, is to know what terrain is around you. Bruh right here is lower to the ground than I am. So, if we do get in a firefight and he's hitting me more, what you should do is not freak out and try to keep shooting him, you know, or reload right in front of him like a dumbass if he's still shooting you, because then he'll just knock you, right? Or run away. You want to keep him on edge. If you turn around like this and start running, chances are bruh might chase you. Alright? And if he's like a master or apex predator player, bruh gonna chase you anyway. And he's accurate. So you turning your back is just you asking for death. But one thing I could do, right, is I could duck really quick and limit his target. Right? If I duck, I can barely see him, which means he can barely see me. This gives me time to reload, to shield up a bat real quick, you know, and then just get right back in it. Duck again, get right back in it, you know. But this isn't the case for everything. This is only because I'm up on a rock. Depends on your terrain. So, that's one thing that matters. Your terrain. You should always know where you're at and what you can use in order to help you last longer. Alright? And that leads actually into my next point of today's lesson. Lesson number 2. Lasting longer. Let me take the headphones off of this. It is so important that you know you need to live in the game. Okay? In real life, yes, most definitely. But in the game, the longer you last before you get down, the better. The moment you get down, shit hits the fan. I'm not kidding you. Shit hits the fan fast. Alright, so it's important for you to know how to stay up. And that's pretty hard based on whoever you're fighting or whatever you're dealing with or whatever skills you have. But you have to know when you're winning a fight and when you're losing a fight. Okay? Or when you think you could lose a fight. You gotta predict it a little bit. One thing that really helps to last longer, okay? Don't get greedy. Alright? I know people want to get out there, they want to get the kills, I understand that. But at the end of the day, it depends on what matters more to you. Alright? If you want to get the kills, like if you play regular trios, you want to get practice, or you playing ranked and you want to get the points, hell, boom out. Yeah, I missed all my shots. But, you know, get out there and go get the kills. But then it really just depends on your skills if you can last long or not. But if you're a team player and you want everyone to kind of, you know, last a little longer, or you want your team to kind of help you out, hop in, let out a couple shots, pull back. You don't even have to get hit yet. Bro's gonna look at you. He's gonna try to shoot you, but you're gone, right? So that gives you time to reload, maybe shield up real quick if someone else hits you. And bro's gonna waste his ammo. He's gonna waste his clip. You know, so that gives you time to pop right back out and shoot him. Or it gives your chance for your teammates to pop out from anywhere they are and shoot them. All right, the next thing that I would say in order for you to not suck, and this is a really basic one, all right? We're not really accounting for guns and shooting and shield and all that, all right? The basic thing for you, again, to not suck is to stay by your team, okay? If you know you're not that player to really hit all your shots or be that accurate, you need to be by a teammate at all times when, you know, things get busy. Because when push comes to shove, you and your teammate are going to be getting busy. But if you're there next to your teammate, you get a chance to help him take someone down. And all that really matters is taking down that first person on the enemy team. Because once you do that, things get a whole lot easier. Because now they got to think, oh, do I got to revive him? Or should I leave him? You know, what's the deal? But if they don't revive him, it's 2-on-3. So if they're not good, they're going to get swapped. You know, so they might bail. You know, but that thinking only happens when you knock one person. And vice versa for your squad as well. That's why you don't want to be the one to get down. Because you could be the one that screws over your team. So if you're by your teammate, though, at all times, your teammate could be getting jumped and, you know, taking a lot of damage. But if you switch in with him real quick, you know, you can take over where he left off and you can shoot the person that he or she was shooting. And you might knock him. You know, you might even get the points for it. You know, so there's a lot of things you can do if your teammate's close, right? And some people who like to push and just go right after the enemy team, right? They don't really think about everything else. You know, they might be actually really good and start breaking shields on everybody, but they might not be able to kill. They might not be able to kill everyone. But if you're there as a teammate, as a good teammate, being next to his other teammate, yeah, you can be there to help him out. We'll go over them again. Number 1, know your terrain. Number 2, last as long as possible. Don't be greedy. Value your life more. And number 3. That's crazy. I just talked about number 3 and I just forgot it just like that. There we go. Stay next to your teammate. Alright, these are 3 key things that would really help you improve your game if you don't already do them. So I do hope that lesson 2 was very helpful for you. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what's gonna happen right now. I haven't edited anything yet. I don't know if this will be on the same video as lesson 1 or will be its own lesson or its own video. But if it is its own video, then I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful. I hope you can use these things to kind of help improve your game. Test it out with your friends. Test it out with randoms on the game that maybe you can just turn on the mic and communicate with. There'll be a lot of them out there. And just see where it gets you. You know, you might see a big change and it might help you. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay and I will see you next time. Peace. Wait, I did the wrong sign. Peace.